Hey everyone! Welcome back to Sidekick English, the podcast where English learning feels like hanging out with friends.
If you are new here, hi! I am Theo.
And I am Maya. Today we have a super fun topic. You will learn how to talk about your country in English. We will visit 5 countries: Australia, Argentina, Greece, Canada, and Germany.
This episode is great if you want to learn English for beginners and talk about where you are from.
Before we start, do not forget to subscribe to Sidekick English, like this video, and share it with a friend who loves travel and English.
All right, let's start our world trip. First stop, Australia.
When you talk about your country in English, there are some simple questions you can answer. For example, where is it? What is the weather like? What are famous places? What do people eat? What do people do for fun?
We will use those questions for every country. And you can use the same structure for your own country. Just copy the style and change the details.
Okay, imagine this. We meet at a party. You ask, where are you from? I say, I am from Australia.
And I say, cool, tell me about your country. Then I start to ask simple questions.
So let's practice with Australia. Listen to the conversation and focus on the structure and useful phrases.
Where is it?
Australia is in the southern hemisphere, between the Pacific Ocean and the Indian Ocean. It is both a country and a continent. It is very big, but it has a small population compared to its size.
What is the weather like?
The weather is different in different parts. In the north, it is tropical and very hot. In the south, it can be cooler. Many people think of Australia as sunny and warm, with beautiful beaches and blue skies.
What are famous places?
Some famous places are the Sydney Opera House, the Great Barrier Reef, Uluru, and the Great Ocean Road. People also talk about big cities like Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, and Perth.
What do people eat?
People in Australia eat many different types of food. Traditional food includes meat pies, sausage rolls, and barbecue. Many Australians love barbecues. Because it is a multicultural country, you can also find food from many places like Asia, Europe, and the Middle East.
What do people do for fun?
People in Australia love outdoor activities. They like surfing, swimming, hiking, and camping. Many people also enjoy sports like rugby, cricket, and Australian rules football.
Okay, now listen to a short monologue. This is how you can talk about your country.
I am from Australia. It is a big country in the southern hemisphere. The weather is often sunny, and we have many beautiful beaches. A famous place in my country is the Sydney Opera House. Many tourists also visit the Great Barrier Reef. In Australia, people love to have barbecues and spend time outside. On weekends, some people go surfing or watch sports. It is a relaxed and friendly place to live.
That is a perfect example. Simple, clear, and easy to copy. You can use the same structure for your own country.
Now let's travel to South America. Next country, Argentina.
Let's use the same questions again. Where is it? What is the weather like? What are famous places? What do people eat? What do people do for fun?
Imagine I am from Argentina. You ask me, where are you from? I answer, I am from Argentina.
Where is it?
Argentina is in South America. It is a very large country on the southern part of the continent. It shares borders with countries like Chile, Brazil, and Uruguay. The capital city is Buenos Aires.
What is the weather like?
The weather in Argentina is very different in different regions. In the north, it can be hot and tropical. In the south, in Patagonia, it can be cold and windy. Many people think of Argentina as a place with warm summers and cool winters.
What are famous places?
Some famous places in Argentina are Buenos Aires, Iguazu Falls, and Patagonia. Buenos Aires is known for its beautiful old buildings and its dancing culture. Iguazu Falls is one of the biggest and most impressive waterfalls in the world. Patagonia is famous for its mountains, glaciers, and wild nature.
What do people eat?
People in Argentina are famous for loving meat. They eat a lot of beef. One traditional meal is called asado, which is a special type of barbecue. People also eat empanadas, which are pastry pockets with meat, cheese, or vegetables inside. And of course, there is dulce de leche, a sweet caramel spread that many people love.
What do people do for fun?
In Argentina, many people love football. They are very passionate fans. People also enjoy dancing the tango, especially in Buenos Aires. On weekends, families and friends often meet for long lunches or dinners, drink mate tea, and talk for hours.
Listen now to a short monologue about Argentina. Again, imagine you are describing your own country in the same way.
I am from Argentina. It is a large country in South America. The capital city is Buenos Aires. The weather is different in each region, but in many places, we have warm summers and cool winters. One famous place is Iguazu Falls. Many people also visit Patagonia to see the mountains and glaciers. In Argentina, people love to eat beef and have barbecues called asado. We are also crazy about football. On weekends, families and friends spend time together, drink mate, and enjoy long conversations.
See how we follow the same structure? Place, weather, famous places, food, and free time activities. You can remember this and use it in your next English conversation.
Now we go from South America to Europe. Next stop, Greece.
If you like history, you will love Greece. Let's start again with the same questions.
Where is it?
Greece is in southern Europe, close to the Mediterranean Sea. It has many islands and a long coastline. It is near countries like Italy, Turkey, and Albania. The capital city is Athens.
What is the weather like?
The weather in Greece is usually warm and sunny, especially in summer. The winters are mild in many areas, but in the north and in the mountains it can be colder. Tourists love the Greek summer because it is perfect for the beach.
What are famous places?
Some famous places in Greece are the Acropolis in Athens, the island of Santorini, and the island of Crete. People also visit Mykonos and many other beautiful islands. The country has a lot of ancient temples and historical sites.
What do people eat?
Greek people eat a lot of fresh food. They love olives, olive oil, cheese like feta, vegetables, and grilled meat. Some famous Greek dishes are souvlaki, moussaka, Greek salad, and baklava for dessert.
What do people do for fun?
In Greece, people like to spend time with family and friends in cafes and tavernas. They enjoy long dinners with conversation, music, and sometimes dancing. In summer, many people go to the beach and swim in the sea.
Now listen to a simple monologue about Greece. Try to imagine you are talking about your own country with the same kind of sentences.
I am from Greece. It is a country in southern Europe, near the Mediterranean Sea. The weather is usually warm and sunny, especially in summer. Many tourists come for the beaches and the blue sea. A famous place in my country is the Acropolis in Athens. People also visit islands like Santorini and Crete. Greek food is very tasty. We eat a lot of olives, cheese, and grilled meat. People spend a lot of time with family and friends in cafes and restaurants, especially in the evenings.
So now we visited Australia, Argentina, and Greece. Do you see the pattern? It is easy to follow and easy to remember.
Now let's go somewhere cold, or at least sometimes cold. Next country, Canada.
Many English learners want to talk about Canada because it is a popular destination for study and work. Let's use our questions again.
Where is it?
Canada is in North America. It is above the United States and is one of the largest countries in the world. It has 10 provinces and 3 territories. The capital city is Ottawa, but big cities include Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal.
What is the weather like?
The weather in Canada can be very cold in winter, especially in the central and northern parts. There is a lot of snow. Summers can be warm and pleasant, especially in the south. The weather depends on the region, but many people think of Canada as a cold country with snow and ice.
What are famous places?
Some famous places in Canada are Niagara Falls, Banff National Park, and the Rocky Mountains. People also talk about big cities like Toronto and Vancouver. There are many lakes, forests, and natural parks all across the country.
What do people eat?
Canada has many different types of food because it is multicultural. One famous Canadian dish is poutine, which is fries with cheese curds and gravy. People also eat maple syrup with pancakes, waffles, or other food. In coastal areas, people eat a lot of seafood.
What do people do for fun?
Many people in Canada like outdoor sports like hiking, skiing, snowboarding, and ice skating. In winter, playing ice hockey is very popular. People also enjoy camping and spending time in nature during summer.
Now, listen to the monologue about Canada.
I am from Canada. It is a very large country in North America, above the United States. The winters can be very cold and snowy, but the summers are usually warm and nice. A famous place in my country is Niagara Falls. Many tourists also visit the national parks and the Rocky Mountains. In Canada, people eat many different kinds of food, but one special dish is poutine. People love outdoor activities like hiking in summer and skiing, or ice skating in winter. Ice hockey is a very popular sport.
If you are taking notes, you can write down this structure and then write your own paragraph about your country at home.
Now, for our last stop, we stay in the same continent but go back to Europe. We are going to Germany.
Germany is a good example because many people in the world know it, but they do not always know how to describe it simply in English.
Again, we use our 5 questions.
Where is it?
Germany is in Central Europe. It shares borders with many countries, like France, Poland, and Switzerland. The capital city is Berlin. Other big cities include Munich, Hamburg, and Frankfurt.
What is the weather like?
The weather in Germany has 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Summers are usually warm and winters can be cold, with snow in some parts. The weather can change a lot, so people like to talk about it.
What are famous places?
Some famous places in Germany are the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, Neuschwanstein Castle in Bavaria, and the Black Forest. People also visit Oktoberfest in Munich, which is a big festival with traditional clothes, music, and food.
What do people eat?
German food includes sausages, potatoes, bread, and many different kinds of cakes and pastries. A typical dish might be sausages with sauerkraut and potatoes. Many regions have their own traditional dishes.
What do people do for fun?
In Germany, people enjoy going to cafes, beer gardens, and parks. They like to travel around Europe, go hiking, ride bikes, and visit festivals. In winter, Christmas markets are very popular and very beautiful.
Now listen to a simple monologue about Germany.
I am from Germany. It is a country in Central Europe. We have 4 seasons, so the weather changes a lot during the year. In summer, it is usually warm, and in winter, it can be cold and snowy. A famous place in my country is the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin. Many tourists also visit Neuschwanstein Castle and the Black Forest. German food often includes sausages, potatoes, and bread. People like to meet friends in cafes, parks, and beer gardens. There are many festivals during the year, and Christmas markets are very popular.
Now we have visited all 5 countries: Australia, Argentina, Greece, Canada, and Germany.
So how can you talk about your own country? You can follow this easy formula.
First, say the name and location of your country. For example, I am from Brazil. It is in South America. Or, I am from Japan. It is in East Asia.
Second, talk about the weather. For example, the weather is usually hot and humid. Or, we have 4 seasons, and the winters are very cold.
Third, mention 1 or 2 famous places. For example, a famous place in my country is the capital city. Many people also visit our national parks.
Fourth, talk about food. For example, people in my country love spicy food. We eat a lot of rice and seafood.
Fifth, talk about what people do for fun. For example, on weekends, people like to go to the beach and spend time with their families. Or, people like to watch football and meet friends in cafes.
You do not need complicated grammar. Simple present tense is enough in most cases. Short, clear sentences are your friend.
And it is okay to repeat the same structure many times with different words. Repetition in structure helps you feel confident, and you only change the details.
Here's a template you can use. You can write it down and then fill in the blanks for your country.
I am from country. It is in region or continent. The weather is description. A famous place in my country is Gupferdorf. Many people also visit another place. In my country, people like to eat typical food. On weekends, people often weekend activity. I think my country is positive adjective, and I am happy to live there.
You can practice saying this out loud and then add more details when you feel ready.
During this podcast, you also learned important vocabulary, like capital city, continent, climate, national park, waterfall, barbecue, festival, and more.
You heard a lot of useful expressions. I am from, it is famous for, people like to, on weekends, many tourists visit, the weather is usually, and so on.
You can go back, listen again, and pause the audio to write down your own sentences.
Before we finish, think of your country now. In your head, answer our 5 questions. Where is it? What is the weather like? What are famous places? What do people eat? What do people do for fun?
Then turn those answers into a short paragraph, just like the examples we used today.
If you want, you can write your paragraph in the comments below. It is a great way to practice, and maybe we will read some of them in a future episode.
If you enjoyed this episode and you want more easy English podcasts, please subscribe to Sidekick English, like this video, and share it with a friend who is learning English.
It really helps the channel grow, and it helps more learners find free English practice.
Thank you for traveling with us today to Australia, Argentina, Greece, Canada, and Germany.
Keep practicing your English, keep talking about your life, and remember, your country is interesting, and your English can be simple and still amazing.
See you in the next episode of Sidekick English.
Bye for now.